Again, and wow, I tell you something, it's supposedly 20 degrees out, but it feels a lot more than that. Oh, 20 degrees would be sort of 68 for those of you who want to know what it is in American temperatures. So I got a much shorter haircut and it feels good. I'm very happy with that. Oh, there we go. Works for me. Alright, let's start again. Hey everybody, this is Dear Mama Sal with a much shorter haircut, and I'm on my way back home. Now I promised you that I'd talk a bit on the way back about overwhelm, which I'm doing to myself for some peculiar reason. So I know I'm not the only one that does this, and therefore I need to talk about it. So we know that I was, had it all planned out that I'd do this, and this during the week, and then of course we had Bean suddenly take a turn for the worst, and I needed to put him down, which of course psychologically affected me. And I wasn't really in a mindset to do any cleaning, and so now it is down to the wire. I have very few days left, and still a lot of cleaning to do. So I know if somebody were discussing this with me, I would trot out all the usual words that I'm sure you're busy thinking, which is, your brother's coming to see you, not to see how clean your house is. And we know that to be true, and I don't have an issue about that. That's just sort of, I understand that. The fact that he's a fairly judgmental person, I understand that as well, that's fine. But, I think what happens is that I get upset with myself that I'm not Susie Homemaker. And I know a lot of people are, and I'm not. Some people do this very naturally. That would not be me. And so you sort of look at it and go, wow. And because I now do sort of like what I call two jobs instead of one being my 9-to-5 job, and then there's my YouTube life and broadcasting and everything else. There's not a lot of time left to do things like dust. Dust I can do. It's the clean that gets difficult for me. So it's a little bit horrific in places where you're going, wow, I wonder when the last time I actually cleaned that area. Yeah, that's sort of a bit of a shock. But again, I also realize that I've got to be more aware that now I need to cut back a bit on some things or do it better. It's not work harder, it's work smarter on some of these cleaning tasks. And that's what I realize, is I need to now get this into my day and systematically go around the house, however small the units are. I've got to find that on Saturdays I spend the afternoon doing this. Now, the reason that would work is because really that's all it would take. It's all it would take. But do I do it? No. I really don't. And so I need to do it. And having said that, I'm still thinking about my bedroom, which I was doing so well in until I sort of, carried on doing what I was doing. which wasn't very good stuff. It is now June and I still haven't cleaned up some of that stuff from Christmas. I mean, the Christmas stuff is gone, but some of the stuff that I was hoping to clear through is still there. So you know I'm going to end up putting those boxes into a cupboard and closing the door. So be it. All right, my brother sent me... I'm not going to overwhelm anymore. I've had enough, really. My brother sent me a great little test, which I thought I'd share with you. Because it is funny. When I say it's funny, it's very frustrating but funny. So the first question in the test is this. You know, how do you put a giraffe in a refrigerator? Yeah. How do you put a giraffe in a refrigerator? And the answer is, you open up the door, stuff it in, and close the door again. Now, if you were busy, you know, coming up with all sorts of very magical answers, that's okay. It's just the way that you think. And I know a lot of you are saying, you know, there's no giraffe in the world that's going to fit in my refrigerator. Stop being so picky. Enjoy the moment. This is quite funny. All right, so the second question is, how do you put an elephant in the refrigerator? How do you put an elephant into a refrigerator? And I know some of you probably said, oh, Sal, you open up the door, stuff the elephant in and close the door again. And you'd be wrong. Let me correct your thinking. You would open up the door, take out the giraffe, stuff the elephant in and close the door. I know you hate me. I hated my brother too. Question 3. The Lion King, Simba, the Lion King has decided to hold a total animal convention and invites all the animals to the convention. They all go except one. Which animal did not go to the animal convention? And the answer is the elephant, because it's stuck in the fridge. Yeah, I know. Wait for it, the final question. You'll be pleased to hear. Only one more, and then I will take you out of your misery. There is a river, and it's normally filled with alligators. And you need to cross it, and there isn't a boat. How do you cross the river? And the answer is, you jump in, swim across. The alligators are at the convention. I personally had a bit of a problem with that, but I hope it gave you a smile. So, I'd like to suggest that if you got them all wrong, that's quite all right. Absolutely quite all right. So did I. If you got one right, then you fall into a special category. I've so far told that to only 3 people, and 2 of them got it right. And the one that they got right, was the 3rd one. They knew the elephant didn't go to the convention. Rats, why did I miss that? You know how much I beat up on myself for that. But that's the best I found. I haven't found anybody that got more than one right. So make sure that your integrity is intact before you answer. If you got more than one right, let me know. Well, in fact, if you got one right, let me know just so I can hate you. So I'm going back. It is now 4:30. I've got 3.5 hours before the broadcast, which means I could finish the bathroom, the guest bathroom. It's about 3/4 done. And I could start on the guest bedroom, which quite honestly is fairly clean. I just need to give it a final dusting. And that's what I'm going to do today. And then all that's left is the kitchen and my bedroom. The kitchen we will do tomorrow. And I guess we'll do my bedroom tomorrow as well somehow. I'm not quite sure how, but we will. We'll get it tidy. It's not too bad, but we'll get it tidier. So I hope you enjoyed the little afternoon trip. I hope that you had a bit of a chuckle with the test. I assure you over the course of the next week you're going to get lots more stupid things like that coming your way, because the brother is visiting, and you know part of his joy in life is to catch me on these sort of things. And if I'm going to suffer through it, so are you. I mean, just get over it. Just know it's coming your way. And the good news is that once I've delivered him safely into the States, I will hopefully be coming home to start the journey of trying to find a new puppy. And a lot of you will have a lot of fun with that, I'm sure. And some of you might struggle a bit, so know it's coming. And brace yourself accordingly. Try not to judge anything other than we're trying to find a puppy that needs a new home. A forever home that's going to get where he's going to get loved. And I normally do get a he, not a she. Don't know why, but I do. This is dear Mama Sal saying, it is a beautiful afternoon. It really is. Have a wonderful time. Bye-bye for now.